get started here. And we're going to start recording. Cool beans. We are well on our way. All right. That'll work. Let's see, where's that? Save check. Select source. I think I got it. Hey, welcome in, Daphne. All right, so I'm just making sure everything is up and running. How are you? Okay, looks like I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously as TikTok. 420 on Trail. Welcome in, my man. How are you? Doing all right? There we go. I gotta fix my boom screen here real quick. This thing is not friendly, I'll tell you that. All right, let's see. Just fixing my mic. All right. There we go. That's better. Alrighty. So how's everybody doing today? For a fine Saturday, AG Alistair, welcome and join in. Thank you. How are you? We're going to be playing Final Fantasy VII REbirth. Doing all right today? Bruh. If I had a coin, a TikTok coin for every time I heard bruh, I'd have one coin. So what's everybody doing up today? And if you can, yes, please like, follow, and share if you wish to see more of my content. If you have not seen any of my content, I do recommend going back on some of my old video feeds. And I do have them all posted up here on TikTok as well as on YouTube. On TikTok, you're going to see them kind of scattered and cut in 1 hour lengths. But you can see the full lengths of each of my streams on YouTube. Caboose. Loose your caboose. Have you ever heard that? It's an old thing. But please, share my live so we can get some more followers and viewers. We'll be starting very soon. This is my complete blind playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So know that you're going to get genuine reaction from me. I played Remake before, and I played it again, so most of my reactions were not completely genuine. Only because, you know, you know how it is when you're streaming, you know. But I never actually fully finished the game, so my reactions near the end completely genuine. And why do I sometimes do ingenuine reactions? Because it's fun. It keeps the interest of the people, right? It's how we make sure everyone's having fun. Some of us don't always, you know, we don't always just come here for the video. Sometimes we come for the reactions and trying to, you know, relate to the streamer in a way. I know how it goes. I used to be like that myself. I still am on some occasions. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'll go in and get myself set up here. There we go. And now you can see my screen. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We are going to be continuing from where we left off. I was doing mostly side quests last time I was playing this, but I think for the time being, I think I'm going to go ahead and start going forward into the story. So let's get started. All right. So last time we got a card from this guy.
This hour, Avalanche, the anti-Shinra terrorist group responsible for the bombings in Midgard.
Sorry. He wanted me to get a card for him. Let me rephrase that. Ooh, what's that say? Beer. We got drafts. What's that say? I can't even read that. Something brew. Original recipe. Cocktails. Man, I can't read half of these. Wines, you got a Chateau Vineyards. I can read like a few of them. It's kind of interesting. I kind of want to look at these real quick. I say only the best beer sold here. What else have we got? Hey Barrett, how's it going?
At this hour, Avalanche,
there, got him away. Okay, it's the same menu. Ooh, wait a minute. Can I?
Forces performed a thorough sweep of the town, during which time it was placed under a temporary lockdown, which is
I cannot get a good view on that. Daniel, welcome in, man.
Though public security is confident they will be
apprehended soon. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do some missions here, but first, track down Virgil for the rare card. Alrighty. I already talked to Ned. So I need to go up. I need to go up this way.
I love how time almost so. Let me get straight. Rufus Shinra, the new president, is the son of the old one? Yeah, but he's still so young.
Okay. Can you hear an echo? 1 second. How about now? Do you hear an echo now? Is that better? That is strange. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. It's a little better? Okay. Yeah, I had to turn down my my switches just a little bit. That's probably what it is. It's probably echoing off my walls. I have soundproofing, but I don't think it's foolproof. That's probably what you're hearing, an echo from that. I probably need to also pull my mic a little farther away from my face. Is that better? Because I know when I stream, some people can hear an echo, but my recordings always come out with no echo. So it's hard for me to know for certain if I have one. It's kind of weird.
Need something for the kids? How about
Let's see. How's that? Is that better? I think that's better. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna check out my audio here. Let's see. Okay, all my audio is set on one mic, for at least in the audio mixer. I have two people in my chat right now. One's, I believe, is just spectating for the time being, which is cool, you know. Everybody's got their thing. I don't think this is the way for me to go. Rafi, thank you for joining in. How do I get there? Is this door open? No. There's definitely somebody over in that area. Hold on. Ah, okay, here we go.
Oh, care for a match?
We're here for the card you took from the bartender.
Ah, the card. So, Vash has resorted to this, hiring people to win his games for him? Fine, but word of warning, I'm not a pushover like some folks.
He's not a pushover like some folks. All right, let's see. Let's go in and do the challenge. Let's see if we can beat him, folks. We'll take that card out, and we'll take that out for now. All right, got a bunch of ones. That's not bad. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I'll take it that way. No pun intended. All right. Yeah, let's do that. You know what? I might actually win this one, guys. Oh no, I don't want to take my own guy. Yeah, there we go. Now taking the field. I'll put my alpha dunk there. Put another alpha dunk there. There we go. Oh, I definitely won that one.
Ah, damn. I really lost? It was one hell of a match, though. Am I right? You and I are definitely gonna have to play again sometime. But, not today. Gotta run.
Hold it. Aren't we forgetting something?
Right, the card. The one I won off Vash, right? Oh, shoot. Which card was that again? Oh, crap, I remember. The Chocobo and Moogle one. So this is kinda awkward, but I don't have it anymore.
Is that so?
No, seriously, I flipped it. I was on my last gill, so I had to sell it to a card collector. A guy named Thorin. He runs this card shop outside of town. Maybe check with him?
A merc's job is never done. Am I right?
So let me get this straight. One guy lost the card, the other guy sold it.
Look, I drew Mika. See?
Very
That's
nice,
just,
dear.
that's
Now,
dirty.
come on, let's head home.
That's dirty. Do you think it would be cool if they made a Nintendo Switch TV? I mean, technically,
I drew Mika.
I think there already is.
Very nice, dear. Now come on, let's head home.
Are you referring to like the dock? Where you can dock it to your TV?
Our candy uses locally produced cherries and chocolate.
Because if you're referring to the Nintendo Switch dock, yeah, they've already got that.
I tell you, the whole town will be sticking to eye.
I think, you're referring to the Nintendo made an actual TV. You know, technically, I want to say it was in the 90s, Nintendo did make a TV.
I just spied the cutest.
Technically, they worked with, I want to say it was Emerson they worked with to make it. Let me see. I can look it up.
Any circumstances.
If I'm not mistaken, the TV was decorated with like a bunch of Nintendo characters.
Com is currently on high alert. Please limit your activities to essential business.
If my memory serves me correctly.
Return home.
It was a long time ago. It was like one of those old tube TVs.
Circumstances.
Hold on. Come on, phone. There we go.
Com is currently on high alert.
My phone likes to freeze up.
Please limit your activities to essential business. Once you finish, return home.
Do not approach
That's
them
pretty cool.
under any circumstances.
Let's see.
Com is currently on high alert. Please limit your activities to essential business. Once you
Ah,
finish,
yes. A rare 1989 CRTV that was built. It was a built-in NES game television. It was like not the 90s, but it was just before the 90s. I would have been 3 years old then.
once you finish, return home.
But I remember stuff from when I was 2. That's why I remember stuff like this, because I have a long memory.
Com is
Let's
currently
see.
on high alert.
Released in 1989 for $800.
Once you finish,
And
return
was
home.
later discontinued before being discontinued in early 1990 due to poor sales. It was a 19-inch screen with a built-in NES deck at the bottom, accessible with via a panel door. It came with specially branded black controllers and a remote. Its known rarity price today is around $2,000.
Once you finish, return home.
You were born in '84. You would have been 5 years old when it was made, and you would have been 6 when it was discontinued.
Recent security operations have agitated the local fiends. Do not approach them under any circumstances.
Once you finish,
Yeah, you would have been
return
5 years
home.
old. And the only reason why I remember those things because I used to get Nintendo magazines all the time. And me and my brother would always go to the store and look at them. And that's how I found out about it.
Under any circumstances.
Once you finish, return home.
Well, they're about $2,000 these days.
The monster advisory level is
Let's see.
caution. Recent security operations have agitated the local fiends. Do not approach them under any circumstances.
Only 200 were made.
Return home.
40 exist today. Still working.
The monster advisory level is currently at caution. Recent security operations have agitated the local fiends.
Once you finish,
It would be
return
absolutely
home.
phenomenal if I had one of those. I would so stream on it.
Com is
That would just be
currently on high alert.
freaking phenomenal.
Please limit your activities to
Okay, where am I going? Aha, let's get this tower right here. Since it's close by, I think I'll go in and grab it. Oh, he's out there. I know I said I was going to do some story, but you think they should bring back those? I don't know if they will do it as they did before with the old Nintendo, but they would probably do it for retro games such as the Super Nintendo, maybe, or they might do it with GameCube. That's really up to them. Likely chance they will is slim to none, because they do not like doing anything retro. There's a game called Lufia that I wish they would do a remaster on, and they don't even offer it on their own store to play. You have to get it on an emulator. They refuse to release it. And I don't know if that's because of maybe the company that made it no longer exists. But you'd think because it's a Nintendo game. Yeah, you know what I mean? You'd think it being a Nintendo game that it would be released on Nintendo's platform. But yeah, they don't release some of those games. They only release the ones they know will sell. They won't release games of nostalgia. Nintendo's never been known to be nostalgic. At least not from my perspective or from a few other streamers' perspectives. And of late, I think they're more worried about suing people than they are actually working on building their company better. So yeah, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. If they do, it would be fantastic, and they'd have my business. But I do not own any let me phrase that. I don't own any Nintendo games past the Super Nintendo era. Not that I didn't like the GameCube or the 64. I loved those systems. I had to sell my 64 when I was younger to pay a fine. I had to sell my GameCube to pay a fine. And this was because of a crime that I'd committed. I paid my dues. I was young, stupid. You know how it goes. But I still have all my Super Nintendo games, and I still have my Sega Genesis game, Shining Force, the original cartridge. So I want to go ahead when I get the chance. I'm probably going to go up to Game Exchange and get me a cross hybrid system that plays both Nintendo and Sega Genesis, so I can play my old games. I got Liberty or Death. That one was my brother's, but he gave it to me. I have Sim City, the very first one. I got F-Zero, the first one. I got Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past in its original casings. I have an echo still. Shh. Hold on. Do I still have an echo? I wish I could figure out how to get rid of the echo. I don't know how. It's giving me an echo. What about now? Am I getting an echo now? Shh. It's on Studios. Hold on. Yeah, it could be picking up echo in my room. Let's see. I do have a webcam, but the webcam is tied to Warudo right now, and is not and I'm not using it for audio. I'm using it for my avatar. Let me see if it's going on with my. You know what? I think I know what's going on. wait a minute. Wait a minute. testing. 1, 2, 3. That is so weird. I don't understand that. Like, at all. I don't know how I'm getting... Alright, let's see if I can get that back up. Okay, let's try this again. Testing. Testing. Testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. John, thanks for joining in. I'm just trying to get some things worked out. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. Hold on. What if I did that? Can anybody hear me on that? Okay, let's try that and see what happens. Alright, hold on. Alright, I think I got it. Huh. Do I have an echo now? So that's gonna bug me if I do. Let's see. What if I do this? Testing. 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 so strange. Why is it doing that? Odd. Very, very odd. Got that up, so why is it not? Input. I'm trying to get things run up. Hold on. Why can I not hear it on TikTok? All right, let's try this. No? No? Wait. Can y'all hear me? I wonder why it's doing this, man. It's irritating the crap out of me. All right. Does that sound any better? Nope. Still got an echo. Crap. Hold on. Let me try. Remove that. How about now? Testing, testing. Jeez, it's still got a freaking echo. Testing. Testing, testing. Jeez. I don't understand that at all, man. I did it through the app Vroid Studios. Testing. No, you do not have to pay for Vroid. It's free. Yes, it's a website.